Good evening, Boom Beach. You're watching Snugglesplays and I'm your host, the one, the only. Yes, it's your favourite Boom Beach girl. It's me, Snuggles. Hello, everybody. Hello to all my fans and followers and everyone out there in the community. Hello, I hope you're all having an absolutely fantastic day. Wherever you are in the world, guys. Today is War Factory Day for tomorrow, Thursday, the whatever it is of August. We have done it. You can probably see there, it's another RZCM. And we had a bit of trouble from the lasers, but we still got it down in, I think, 3. So let's just jump into it and I'll show you what we did. 4. Okay, 4. So here we go. I'll just pause it briefly. So this is the layout. Now, I'm pretty sure that we actually had this layout like last week or the week before. I'm sure in the last 2 weeks we've had this layout. Anyway, so you can see there's quite a few lasers. I mean, over here on the right hand side, it's mainly just factory supply boxes with some cannons, a rocket, some grapplers, a couple of doom cannons, and then there's 3 max level lasers. There's some more lasers in the middle. There's some damage amps, some rockets over the back. So I decided to try and go the left path, the left side, and basically clear and work my way up to the core, and then kind of come in and attack it from behind the core. I was hoping that, I'll just unpause it now, I was hoping that these lasers would just be out of reach, but of course with Sparky and her critters, they weren't actually really all that out of reach. So they proved to be a bit of a pain, but nothing that we couldn't get past, and it certainly didn't prevent us from being able to get the win. So as you can see here, first attack, I bring in Sparky and I hack these 3 rocket launchers up here. I threw that last smoke, didn't need it in the end. Just wasn't sure how far she was going to walk before she stopped. Nearly got her completely killed there. Tried to do the double hack. Tried to throw an artillery on to damage the last rocket so that she would double hack it, but didn't actually get it out in time. So she hacked the rocket launcher and one of those machine guns instead. So got 2 out of 3 rockets, and then just threw an artillery shell on that last rocket just to damage it up a little bit. So second attack, I just come in with troops. I finish off at that rocket launcher, and then I throw all of my troops out. Now, I am aware that there is a Doom Cannon 3 here, and there's a couple more Doom Cannon 3s here. They're not really a problem, those 2. This one is more of a problem. So I throw my troops out. I throw some critters for distraction for the Doom Cannon. I forgot that I still had the hack ability, so when I'm thinking I'm like throwing critters from Sparky's purse bag, she's actually hacking. So I'm just trying to I'm just letting them clear while at the same time trying to keep them out of range of the Doom Cannons, keeping the damage amped mortars and rocket launcher under shocks there for as long as I can. See, this laser is coming into play because of the critters and everything. So we are losing troops. We have lost some Zookas, but again, it's nothing that we can't, get past. It doesn't really damage us too badly. The medics are doing a fairly good job of keeping up healing, and I'm just letting them clear. Just letting them clear. I think I run out of shocks at this point for further... I think I run out of GBE at this point for further shocks on all of those mortars and the laser, but I think maybe I might get another shot. There we go. So I get another shock and throw it on that pack of 3 mortars and the laser. So, and then I just let them clear. I did wonder round about this point, should I kind of re-flare over to sort of where the sniper towers are at the back, but then I thought, well, no, I really do want this laser gone. So I thought, well, I'll just let them carry on clear, see what they can get done. And as you saw, we lose all of our troops, so I just retreated. But nevertheless, guys, that was a fairly good attack. I was quite pleased with that. The lasers were a bit pesky, bit of a pest, bit pesky. But, you know, it doesn't matter. We just come back in and I basically just do exactly the same thing again. I just thought in general this would be a better path to go than going right. I did think about going right, but then I thought, well, I'd be going headlong straight into all the lasers if I do that, and I wasn't convinced that was a better option. I thought if I come right, I did check the ranges of them, and I thought, well, I should be able to stay out of the range of them. Of course, I wasn't thinking quite right about the critters from Sparky would set them off, and of course they would just rip through my Zookers. I threw critters there. Of course, I'm throwing critters myself, which actually isn't helping with the lasers. You should never really do that. I'm not quite sure why I did that myself, but anyway, it doesn't matter. As you can see, I threw my troops in. We get up the back there. We start clearing, working towards the headquarters. So now we're at the back of the headquarters. Managed to clear that 1 laser. But these other 3 lasers up here and that shock launcher are just being a right pest. I was kind of hoping that we could keep things under shock long enough that we could just finish it on this attack. But yeah, the lasers do just completely rip through our troops there. So we didn't get very far there. Just speed this up a bit. So in a minute, I'm just going to retreat here because we've only got medics left. So that was that attack, and yeah, so then we just, what was that, the 3rd one, then we just come back in and finish it, basically, exactly the same thing. So yeah, a bit of a lazy way of doing this. I couldn't be bothered to get rid of those lasers really in any way beforehand. So I just tried to keep them under shock wherever I could. And yeah, at this point I'm really wishing that I hadn't spent those what are they called, those tokens, crystal, whatever. Really wishing I hadn't spent what are they bloody well called, for the tribes. At this point I'm really wishing that I hadn't bothered spending tokens or whatever they're called, crystals on the oh goodness me guys, I'm tired, on the oh, what are they called, on the cryo speed, because the cryos just, as soon as when you reflare, they're the first ones running out, way out in front, and they always just get picked off and killed, and it's extremely annoying. So yeah, there we go. A little bit messy, a little bit sloppy, a little bit lazy, you might say, but you know, it doesn't really matter. Like I keep saying, a win is a win. So that is how I did War Factory this week, guys, with RZCM. By all means, you do it a different way if you want, or go the right path instead of the left path. I just much prefer the kind of shocking and clearing method. And yeah, I shouldn't really have thrown critters, and I probably should have not bought Sparky, but yeah, meh, whatever. That's just what it is, and we did it, and that's all that matters. So yeah, let me know how you guys get on with War Factory this week, guys. Let me know how you did it and all the rest of that jazz. Other new things to talk about, guys. We have a new Supercell game, as I'm sure you're all aware by now. So it's been out about, I don't know, 3 days or something. Supercell has released a new game called Rush Wars. Now, I have been fiddling about with VPNs and have managed to actually get Rush Wars with the help of a VPN. Even though I'm not in one of the countries where it was initially released. As you all know, I'm in the UK, but I managed to fiddle about, as I say, with VPNs and managed to get the game. And I've been playing it, and really, I'm not quite sure how I feel about it yet. It is fun. I'll give you that. It is fun. And I really do love the fact, I didn't mean to press that button, guys, sorry. I really do love the fact that with Rush Wars, there's absolutely you don't have to wait for troops to train or retrain. You don't have to wait for anything to upgrade. There's no upgrade waiting time, troop training, retraining waiting time. None of that. I very much love that because I don't have that in Boom Beach. So that's a nice refreshing change in a game. So I like that aspect of it. It is quite fun. I don't like the fact that the amount of loot that you can get, or that you get from battles, and the amount of XP is so small. It just is so small. You just see you progress so slowly. I find. I don't know. Maybe other people out there are having a different experience, I don't know, but yeah, like Zedmot said in his recent Rush Wars video, you see some gold mines and they've got absolutely no loot to steal, no gold to steal whatsoever, and considering it costs 5 gold to attack, it does seem a bit pointless to have to spend 5 gold and get no gold back, or spend 5 gold and get less than 5 gold back. So you're actually making a loss in terms of your gold there. So I think they do need to do something about that, have the amount of gold and XP that you get from battles just somehow increase that, because it really is a bit silly. And so not particularly happy about that, but as you know, guys, the game is in beta at the moment. It's only in beta format. It's not been globally released yet. We don't know if it even will be, but I just thought I'd throw my sixpenneth in the ring, or whatever that expression is. I'm tired today, guys, I'm sorry, and I can't think straight. But yeah, Rush Wars, let me know down below, guys, if you are lucky enough to have Rush Wars, if you're in one of the countries where it has been released and you have it, or if you've done like me and you've downloaded and installed a VPN and you've managed to get the game that way and you're playing it. Either way, if you've got the game, guys, and you've been playing it, let me know down below in the comments, what are your thoughts on Rush Wars? What do you think about it? But other than that, I'm just finding that, once you've used up all of your keys, your keys to unlock the battle boxes or whatever they're called, yes, you can keep battling to try, I should emphasise, to try and get, increase your gold. It just becomes quite repetitive and boring, I find, because you're not progressing at all with your upgrades, because you've used all of your keys, so there's no more boxes, there's no more upgrade boxes to open. So to get cards, so you know no way of getting more cards. This is if you're like me and you don't want to spend money on packs and gems and whatnot. As you know, I don't do that in games. So yes, once you've used all your keys and there's no more boxes to open to get, and there's no more cards to get and therefore upgrade your troops and defences, etc., if you still continue to battle it does just get a bit boring and repetitive after a while. So yeah, I'm still, I haven't really made a final decision on it yet. Obviously we'll see. Hopefully it will be released globally, and they'll make some changes to it, and it will be better. But those are just a few of my thoughts for now. I really love the fact that there's no waiting times for anything, for any upgrades or troops. You know, you can go into battle, you can lose all of your troops, and you can then, you know, just reload them, and you know, they're right there again. You don't need to wait, you can just jump right back into another battle, and I really love that particular aspect of the game, and it is quite fun. But, you know, I think the amount of gold and the amount of XP that you get from battles does need to be increased. And, yeah, as I say, once you've used up all the keys and there's no more boxes to upgrade, there's not really much more point continuing. And if you do continue, I find it does just get a bit boring after a while, boring and repetitive. Especially if you're not getting all that much gold. And also, yeah, with the gold, guys, let me know, what do you do? Do you skip? Do you use the 5 gold to skip gold mines and find another gold mine? Do you keep skipping mines until you find one with you know, a decent amount of loot? How do you guys do it? I'm just curious to know how people are playing the game. Let me know that down below. I have been skipping until I find one with, you know, round about 30, between, I don't know, 30 and 45 gold. But then, of course, you can only do that for so long before you do end up, you know, in a loss with your gold as well, because every time you skip, it's costing you 5 gold, and that's adding up. So yeah, we'll see. I am enjoying it. It is fun. I still haven't quite made up my mind fully on it. I haven't decided whether to feature gameplay of Rush Wars on my channel here yet, guys. That's another thing I'd like to get from you guys. If you guys would like to see me do gameplay footage of Rush Wars on my channel here, please comment down below and let me know that as well. And I'll just go with what the overall majority seem to say. If most of you are saying don't bother, we don't want to see that game, I won't. And if most of you say yes, we'd love to see that game, I will. So there you go, guys. So that's Rush Wars, new game. Warships, as you can see, this is my base. It's been the same for a long time now. Not really much progress going on here. I'm still at Legendary 3. I've been yo-yoing between 3 and almost 4, backwards and forwards, up and down this road for ages, and I'm not really progressing. I'm still trying to save up to max out my rocket launchers. But as you can see from my log here, battles are getting increasingly hard for me. I don't know what I'm doing wrong exactly. I think it's just that everyone's got building damage, building health, and, you know, it's all just comes down to, I guess, the timing of your drops, how you manage the gunboat energy, and perhaps I'm just not doing that right all the time. It's just hard now, guys. It's just hard. Still 25 days left of the season, and it is just hard. I'm trying not to have to throw tokens into upgrading warriors and things, because I just don't really want to at this late, you know, this late into the season. There's less than a month left. I don't know if it's worth it. I think I'm just going to plod along like this, and we'll see where we get to. So yeah, not much to say on the Warships front. One final piece of amazing Boom Beach news, guys. I don't know if any of you have noticed, because obviously we've had distractions with Warships and with obviously Supercell's new game, Rush Wars, but if you check your maps, guys, we have a crab shadow. Mega Crab is here in 1 day and 9 hours for me. And this, if I'm not mistaken, this will be the Gunboat Energy Crab, guys. So I'm not sure what I'm doing this weekend, but I will certainly try to bring you videos of that, because as you know, I absolutely love the crab. It's one of my favourite things about Boom Beach. And the Gunboat Energy Crab is, I think, probably the easiest Mega Crab that there is so far. And so everyone should be able to get Diamond really easily, or the Legendary as well if you've already got Diamond. So, but that will be a load of fun, so I can't wait for that. I'll be bringing you video footage of that in due course. So that's it, guys. Not going to talk anymore because this was only supposed to be a short video. Yeah, let me know down below how you got on with War Factory. Let me know what you think about Rush Wars. Let me know where you're at with Warships currently. and let me know if you're excited about Mega Crab. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Please smash that like button. Let's see if we can get to 50 likes again. I said that on the last one and I don't think we've quite got there, so let's see if we can do it this time. And if you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. And if you like what you see, please consider subscribing and also smash that thumbs up button. Okay, guys, as always, keep booming and I'll see you in the next one. Snuggles is out. Bye.